last week, something incredible happened. Something actual mind-bending happened.
How did we forget about this in the first half?
I know. It's one of the most iconic things I've ever seen. It blew me away in my very
Can I establish what we're talking about? Because I found him, and I'm very proud of what I've discovered. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, take it away.
So as a YouTube connoisseur, I like the good side of YouTube. You know, the Jangbrick side, the Lego side, the Halo lore side. But I've found a new side that I like. And that's the Dinkleman side of YouTube.
Is his name really Dinkleman?
James and I did some research earlier to make sure it was. His name is Dingo Dinkleman. Dingo Dinkleman is a YouTuber. We can't figure out what his actual origin is because he sounds like he has an Australian accent, but he's constantly talking about South Africa.
And he has a little bit of a South African twang as well.
South African accents have always sounded similar to Australian
There's
accents.
definitely a similarity to it, but we can't quite pin down what he is. But his whole thing is that he's like a snake conservationist type character, and he like goes around
like
reptiles of all.
He kind of
he especially loves snakes though.
He's one of those like in places like South Africa and Australia and whatnot. When there's a snake in your home, he's like the type of person who did that, where he'd take the snake out.
Yeah, he's a bit like Steve Irwin, where he's like just got no fear, goes around in shorts everywhere, is a dad, loves animals, absolutely loves them.
And some of the fucking videos that he had are actually just like, holy fuck. Like there was this one video where I don't know, he was saying that he was just this like completely harmless snake, and he just fucking died like 6 times. Was just constantly just dying.
What was the story? He was like out in the bush in the middle of nowhere,
like South America or something.
Like 4 hours away from like a road, or you know.
Didn't he got bitten on the face? Didn't he?
No, not that one. It was like this water like snake, and it had no venom or anything. It was harmless, but it kind of bit onto him.
He had an allergic reaction.
He had an something shock, and was just like, he just fucking was gone. It was like dying.
So in this beautiful video, which he's kind of recounting the story while lying on his lawn with this massive snake in front of him.
It's a fucking like African wattle snake. That was just like the fucking most like crazy dangerous thing. He's just like next to it, like it's like hissing in his face. And he's just like,
he's terrified of it.
He's recalling this story
fearful.
where he goes through recounting how many times he nearly died on that day, and his thought process.
Yeah, and it keeps escalating and escalating.
Mm-hmm.
It's an incredible trip of a video.
It's a wonderful video.
It was
a wonderful channel because, like, as much as I enjoy, Brave Wilderness, 17 million subscriber, super high production, a whole camera crew with the, all the slickest, glossiest stuff you can possibly get on YouTube. This guy, he's a YouTuber,
He's just raw,
he's legit.
very raw.
It's like, all filmed, like, some of it's on a phone, some of it's on, like, a better camera. It's all, like, you can tell they're all, like, doing it.
Yeah, it feels real.
It's like he did a video on crocodiles as well. And we talked about crocodiles for a while, but, like, holy fuck, they're horrifying.
It was a reaction video.
Well, yeah, that's what was so great about this reaction video Dingo made, because it was, like, the most wonderful reaction video because his commentary was so insightful.
Yeah,
he just understands.
It's his area of expertise.
And he actually showed him doing the exact thing in the videos, like actually him doing it. And it's just like, this is why you don't fucking do this.
He was like, actually, yeah, hang on, let me just go grab a baby alligator or whatever. And then he's like, it demonstrates on the baby crocodile alligator to show kind of how they behave and stuff.
Like he's like just a video of him like dealing with the black mamba. And it's just like in a house. Yeah. And it's like the most deadliest snake ever. And he's just in someone's house, just like, yeah, look at this.
I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah. It's a generally fascinating video, especially when you're a bit like, drunk. It's even better. But it's just incredible. Like the fucking balls of doing that. Holy shit.
There's just something so entertaining about these fearless people who like...
Well, the entertaining part is that he isn't fearless.
Yeah,
he's
cautious,
clearly scared.
It's like the human adrenaline reaction. You can see he's like, He's not even moving like consciously. It's just
Yeah, it's like
he's
ape
reacting to how a snake is moving.
But
just
the
based
nice
on
thing, it's nice seeing someone who's so passionate. Like, he absolutely loves his fucking job. He loves it, and you can really
It is
tell.
that Steve Irwin kind of energy.
Yeah, it's just nice to see, like on YouTube, and someone who's making content is actually really passionate about it. It's really fresh.
Yeah, and he's not really a small channel, but he's not huge either. He's got 200,000-300,000 subs or so. Yeah,
It's actually
check him out
crazy.
if giant snakes and stuff like that is interesting to you. It's one of the best things about YouTube is just the stuff you can capture with animals. And
Yeah, actually, on the subject, in the crocodile video, I was saying about if you touch, like, slightly touch any of their jaw, they fucking boom. I tried it on Gaius because he had his mouth open, and it's just like I was doing the exact same thing, like just putting my hand in his and it's just like the moment you touch, it's the same thing. It just boom. I think it's just an animal thing where it's just like as soon as they touch.
You're saying Gaius is actually a crocodile.
Yeah. But obviously, I wasn't being aggressive with my dog. He was just happy and excited, so I was just like testing it in playful way. But
yeah,
don't stick your hand in a crocodile's mouth or head or anything.
Or a gator's.
Or no, which is it? Alligators that worst?
Wait, if his name is Dingo Dinkleman, surely he's Australian.
It's
Dingo.
Well, that's another.
Come on, Dingo.
That's another confusing thing, because why would he be based in South Africa?
He could just live there.
Yeah,
Maybe
but why?
his wife is from there. I don't know. Maybe
I think
you can run a conservation there for
I
cheaper.
think Dinkleman is a South African name.
yes.
But Dingo sounds so Australian to
Well,
me.
yeah, Dingo is Australian.
But he
That's an
says
Australian
Australian things, but kind of South African. It's really strange.
But I like Googled his name and stuff, and I couldn't find any specific details on where he was born. So, Dingo, let us know.
Yeah, Dingo. Should we interview him on the cast?
I'd love to.
He's a legend, and you
I'd
should
love to
go
have
watch his
Dingo
videos.
on the cast. Yeah.
He's great.